Okay, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the York and District Indoor Bowls Club. This is the final of the 2020 Verdemat Bowls British Open. Let's meet your finalists. First up, making his first SMPT ranking singles final appearance, the 2018 British Open bronze medalist from England, Tony Ealham. And playing Tony in the final, looking for his second singles title of the season. He is the current Irish Open champion from Ireland, Gary McNabb.
Okay, getting ready for the final here at the Verdemat Bowls British Open. Players who have played really well over the course of this weekend. Tony was saying to me just before this final, really enjoys it up here in York. This is the second time Tony's made the medal positions. Players are having their trial ends, 2 bowls up, 2 bowls back. Both players playing with black bowls, so I'll try and keep you updated as to who's holding. Gary's got the green stickers on his bowls. Tony's got white stickers on his. Gary come for a really tight semi-final against Mitchell Young, and Tony Ealham likewise tight semi-final against Jonathan Payne. So I'll stay down this end just while the players finish their trial ends. I'll be off and running. Gary, a 3-time winner on the tour. Tony looking for his first title. He's got a bronze medal here from 2 seasons ago. Don't forget, pop your messages on here. I'm sure the players will appreciate any support you're giving them. I'm sure both players will watch this back later on. Both players have played on the show mat as well this weekend, so they'll be no stranger to how it plays. For those of you that have been watching, will know that the side closest to us is the swingier side of the green. Right, here we go, off and running. Tony to go first. Players have had a 10-minute rest from the semi-final. Did the presentations for the bronze medalists and the plate and cup. Looks better here from Tony. Through the jack. Ooh, just clipping the jack on the way through. So still 1 to Gary. Gary drawing again. See, Gary's got Taylor Elite bowls. They'll bend a long way. Tony's bowls are still fairly swingy. See how wide he's gone out there. Good effort. He's got good position behind now. It'll just be the 1 down. Gary switching to the forehand. Any movement on the jack's good, or just dropping behind. Well, that's not ideal. Tony will be looking to push onto that, push the jack back. Yep, that's what he's after. Well, I think that guarantees that he's got. Yep, Gary's got one shot. Gary's just got a draw for two. Has he pushed that enough? I don't think he has, no. That'll just drop away, so that should just be the one. Yep, one shot to Gary on the first end. Gary going for a long jack. It's confirmation. One shot to Gary, first end. Good start from Gary on this end. Tony out on a good road as well. See his balls have been right back from there. Very good. Now there is the shot. And a toucher as well. Good stuff from both of these players. Oh, very good. 3 bowls, 3 touches so far. Tony will be looking to take that jack. Yeah, looks. He's bowled it outside in. Oh, he's going to. Thought he was going to get an outrageous bit of luck there. Gary himself will be looking to draw this jack in ditch. Is it going to drop back? It's a very difficult hand to play that sort of shot on. Well, he's given himself 2 there at the moment with Gary's last bowl to come. Neither of them are touches. Gary's going straight down the throat of this. Oh, wow. Didn't see the gap, to be honest. Didn't think the gap was big enough for 2 bowls. So, Tony switching. Nice and positive draw on this backhand. Yeah, he's in for 3. Yeah, very good. So 3 shots. Confirmation, 3 shots. Still trying to work out how that ball went through the gap. So, both players' routes through to the final here. I can tell you that Tony Ealham was in a group with Stephen Stafford, Dave Petit, Lawrence Moffat, Sheila Warwick and Ollie Backwin. Oh no, sorry, Stephen Stafford, Dave Petit, Lawrence Moffat. So it's just a group of 5. Tony's only loss in the group. Actually, he lost 2 games in the group. He lost against Stephen Stafford and Lawrence Moffat. So must have been a very tight group in the end there. In the knockouts, he took out world number 1 Ed Sawbridge, Sol Featherstone, Steve Puttock and Jonathan Payne. So we see a good response there from Tony. Gary McNabb had Aaron Steadman, Richard Williams, Roger Green, Ryan Steadman, Mark McHugh in his group. Gary won all 5 of his matches. And in the knockouts, Alan Harwood, James Trott, Ian Hobson, Noel Graham and Mitchell Young. So really tight, really good group of players. Both of these have had to come through. So Gary is unbeaten. Tony has actually lost 2. So it's 1 to Tony currently. The front bowl. Gary's close here. His bowls will drop off of this line. probably done enough. Let's have a look. Oh, that's tight. Don't know. Tony's got to be a little bit careful. Doesn't want to make the shot any easier for Gary here. Yep, he's out on a good road. There's his weight. Looks good. Just short. So he's not made it any easier for Gary.
No, I'm not.
Gary's stalking this, he likes it. Very good. 3 back. Yep, 3 shots. Swing back there. So 3 really good shots. Tony's bowl did make it a little bit easier for Gary. So 4-3 after 3 ends. Gary's so good at playing those shots. Good start again. Set up, so Tony might fancy this on the forehand. Yeah, reaching this. He likes this. Oh, wow. Jack is live. That makes a big difference as well. Gary looking to draw the jack in. It's not far away here. Oh, very good. Very good. Tony just trying to drop round for a good one here. Yeah, it's good. Very good. So Gary holding 1 currently. Still 1 to Gary on this end. I think that's quite reaching. So, yeah, Tony knows he can't get the shot, so just takes the 1 down. So, 5-3 now after 4 ends. Playing for the Verdemat Bowls British Open title. Prize money $750 for the winner. 375 the runner-up will get. So ranking points as well, both of these players will be after for winning. Great bowl from Tony. The only way a bowl, Stephen, can stay on if it hits the fender is if it's a toucher. So in that last end you'll see that there was a bowl that was resting on the fender, but that was a toucher. That was Gary's toucher, so that was allowed to stay on. If it hadn't touched the jack, it would have had to be taken off.
Yep.
So still Tony holding here. His ball Back toucher. Gary playing aggressive down to this. Close. Well, that's the jack off, so players can do this twice. The third time they'll lose 3 shots. Those of you just joining us, thank you for joining us for the final. Tight match here. Gary just 2 shots in front. I think we'll see Tony go for this. Oh, thanks, Stephen. Not a problem. Any questions that anybody's got, please let us know. That looked tight. Well, got the shot bowled away. Back to square one again. Both of these players won't be frightened to attack if they need to. And when they've got this far. Oh, very good from Gary. Not quite a toucher. Good reply from Tony.
The one on. Not far.
That looks too wide. Yeah. So that hand is taking a lot of green, but he's really got to be close to the edge. Tony switching now. Yeah, he's playing it with a good weight. He likes this. Is it going to bend back? Is it going to bend back? Not quite. So still Gary holding one. More bowls off the mat than there is on it than this end. Do get the odd end like that. Very tactical. Got to be a little bit careful, Tony here. It's the last bowl at the end, so I think the same sort of pace that he had. Could use to play the forehand again, tap the shot bowl with the jack and run through himself. Or I think he's looking on this backhand to flick his own bowl over. That's not easy at all. Especially with the way that hand holds. Now he's staying to the forehand. I think that's the right shot. Has he adjusted here? I don't think it's going to bend back. Just too much. So 1-2 Gary. Gary now 6. Tony 3. 5 ends played. See the supporters that have stayed behind to watch the final. Got a fair few people in, which is good. Players that have played earlier today. Bit tight from Tony here. Still on, so could come in use. See, both of these players are playing with fairly swingy bowls. They will turn a lot, especially on that side. Tony's changing. No, he's not far away here. Really good. Caught that perfect. So you can't afford to miss at this level. Gary puts it right back. Yeah, really good. And he's sat where the jack's pointing. He's going right back to his toucher in the ditch. So all Tony can do here is just draw away at this. drawing away. Yep, good again. Difficult now. 12 ends, Adam. So 5 ends played. Still plenty of ends to go. Gary's holding 2 currently. Tony's just trying to bump this and run. He's got to try and get on the inside of the shot bowl. Well, that's good. It might have got in for second there. I think it has. Let's have a look.
Can I take this one out?
Looks like it could just be the one. Umpire. So
Dave?
This one away.
Yeah.
I think it's just the one shot here, so I think it will be 7-4 once this is taken away. 7-3, sorry. 7-3. I've given Tony an extra shot there. Tell you that Steve Proctor won the Shield, Stephen Stafford won the Plate competitions, and the bronze medalist Mitchell Young and Jonathan Payne. So, yeah, confirmation here, that is Tony's bowl in now for second. Yep, so 1 shot to Gary. So 7-3. 7-3 after 6, so halfway through. Gary's 4 up. Bit of chalk. Don't think that will change Gary's mindset though. Yep, thought we'd go for the jack here. Is he going to drop back to this? Yep. Probably wanted the jack more than the bowl, to be honest, but be happy with holding 1. Gary likes this on the draw. Oh, he's very good. Perfect. Good stuff. It's come through a couple of scares earlier in this competition. Sometimes when you have that, tend to have a good run. Very good from Tony. Gary stalking it. Don't know if that's done enough. Don't think so. Hi, mate. Well, don't know about if in doubt. I think it's more if the shot's on. That's what you'll play. He's looking to. Almost close there. He might have pushed his own bowl up enough there for shot. Don't know. Yep, 1 to Tony. So made sure of it. 7-4 now after 7 ends. So he's got to dig deep here, get back into this. It's only 3 shots. Gary's playing very well though. Good start. Didn't like that out of the hand again. Don't know whether he means that's a bad bowl or actually it's a good bowl. A couple of times I've seen Tony slap himself on the side. Good reply from Gary. Good road again, I think, from Tony here. Drops, oh, very close. Score is 7-4 to Gary. (7-4) to Gary after 7 ends. I'll walk up the other side next end so you can see the score. Nice and wide this time from Tony. Positioning. Gary's just over the pace as well. Don't know if it's 1 or 2 currently to Tony. I'll have a quick look at this. If it's 2, it might be. Could be. Could be 2. Do you like this one? It's a bit heavy. It's going to just be a draw here, I think. I don't think there's any real shot on for a weighted bowl. Could be 2 down, so it's one of those ends where you can drop a 2 quite easily here. Just adjusting the pace now. You've taken enough out. Yeah, just enough. Just enough. 1 shot to Gary. So I'll go over this side just to show the scoreboard. For those that haven't got their sound on. Don't blame you. 8-4 now. Just had enough weight there, Gary. It will slide off the front. That's a difference. Sometimes in matches, sometimes you little flick and you fall the wrong way, or what Gary did there, you get a little touch and you end up right on the jack. He did have good weight. Gary was involved in one of the best matches I've ever seen. The final, I think it was a World Masters final a couple of seasons ago now against Ian Hobson. Nip and tuck all the way through that, both players playing such a high standard. Don't forget you can see that match back. We did record that match, so you'll be able to see that on our Facebook page. Just a quick shout out to the Wrong Bias podcast. Had the opportunity to speak to David Bolt. Podcast went live on Friday, so if you fancy listening to that, it's not just about short mat, it's also about all forms of bowls. And we did have a good conversation with David on that one. Still Tony holding. It's very precarious in there. It's surrounded.
Oh, yes.
Tony's saying changing hands to the backhand. Doesn't want to be hitting onto the plant. Needs to be getting round it. Doesn't want to touch it. Whoa. You see this difference there? Tony had a good weight. He flicked off the front and flicked the wrong way. It gives Gary a really good rest down on that backhand now. He won't be far away here. Yeah, it's close. Push the shot bowl away. Oh. So Tony holding one. Another example of that hand not turning. Look good out of the hand. So it's not bending back. Tony just on the jaw. Really could do with this. I think he's too wide. Yeah.
One.
So 1 to Tony. Confirmation there. 8-5. 9 ends. Thanks, Alan. Glad you enjoyed the podcast. Hopefully not just a plug for the Short Mat Players Tour, but hopefully for Short Mat in general. Certainly doesn't get the amount of coverage that other forms of bowls does. We've also had a few articles in the Bowls International magazine in recent months as well. 12 ends to be played, Stephen. So Tony got enough here. Not quite. Not quite what Gary wanted there. He wanted to just squeeze through that gap. Tony coming to have a look. Don't forget, if you have got any queries, please let us know. We can ask you to like and share the video as well. It'd be much appreciated. Tony going big here. Wants the 2 bowls full. He's made 3 of that, I think. See Gary looking at what the angles are here now. So I think we'll see Gary go big here. A really good shot from Tony. I think the 2 bowls will be disappearing here. Well, took 2 away. Tony actually will probably be quite relieved. Still holding shot. Chance to draw him for 2. Yeah, I think he's good here. Oh, that's the one place he didn't want to put it. Forces Gary again. Don't think he'll be missing this target. No, he's got shot. So 1 shot to Gary. that's 9-5. After 10 ends. Go confirmation, 9-5, 10 ends. Good question, Alan. We don't have a deal as such of any of the hotels. There's quite a few Premier Inns in and around York itself. One of the reasons why we chose York is it's quite a good destination. A lot of sights to see, and obviously with sights you get a lot of hotels as well. So you get in early enough with Premier Inn, you can get them for around about £30 to £35 a night. There's also other hotel brands as well. Airbnb, very popular these days. Certainly is a super venue, Kath. The food is first class as well. Staff and the venue, and of course York. Trying to reach here, Tony. Is good enough? Good reply. Still one down, but Gary switching as well. Looks short here. Don't know if this is deliberate. Trying to block the hand up. No, it's not reached. I can do that. I can do that, Gary.
Blocking would be nice.
Tony just a little bit more positive this time. It's difficult to get to for Tony here. Again, I think Gary would be happy just picking the one up here. Another end gone. Yeah, it's a bit better this time. No, it's not made it any easier. Tony just looking at the scoreboard. Really needs to score this end. Gary holds on to this. It is the match, so. This is not easy. Has to be absolutely perfect past Gary's front blocker there to come back, especially on that hand, and drop onto his own bowl to push Gary's away. He's playing the forehand. Wow. This is an interesting shot. No, doesn't look like he's played through it, so I think that will be it. Shake of the hands, I think, here. One shot, yep, there we go. So that's the title to Gary McNabb, his 4th SMPT title. Really well played from both players there. Great stuff from Tony, making his first final. I'm sure he'll look back in a couple of days and be really proud of the way he's played this week. And Gary again showing why he's one of the most feared players on the tour. I'll just quickly stay on for 30 seconds or so, give you all a chance to put your congratulations to the players on here. They will obviously see those messages later on. Really big thank you for all of you who have stayed and watched online here this weekend. Really appreciate your support. And we concentrate now onto the English Masters, which is next month at Chelmsford on the 9th and 10th of February. The draw will be out in a couple of weeks, and we'll look forward to seeing you again at that next month. Thank you very much.